Well, good morning to you. Bringing some message to you from Table Talk. Yeah, we'll just call it Table Talk since I'm sitting at a table, want to talk to you, want to encourage you with a message. Majority of the time, of course, using scripture, but not all the time. Sometimes we're just going to talk. And that's what I love about it. It's all inspired, it's all spirit led, but sometimes we just need to talk. Maybe you need to listen, or maybe you need to talk. Ask yourself questions continually. Even with what I am saying, I would encourage you to question. Question everything. It's okay. God gets it. So I was going through my Bible, through some of my papers this morning, and I found an old message. And old message, the picture was an elephant standing on a beach ball, with on one leg. Massive animal, large mass, a lot of weight, standing on a ball on the beach, sand, on one leg on the ball. And balance is the key. I was thinking about balance. And then went to James 2. James chapter 2, verses 14 through 26. I'm not going to make this too long. I'd like these to stay around the 7-minute mark. Sometimes I get a little sidelined, but let's go there. But I want you to ask yourself a question first. So grab your coffee, take a little sip. Now ask yourself this question: what good is it if someone has faith but no deeds? I do all the good stuff in the world, right? In my community, in my home, and I'm feeling good about it. But I have no faith. But I don't believe in the promise and the hope, and I'm trying, I'm acting. Is it an act? And you know what? Sometimes that fake it to make it. Sometimes we got to do that. We got to step forward. We got to keep doing the good stuff in order for it to take root. But can this kind of faith save them, save the people? Let's look. In this chapter, James presents that a person's faith can be incomplete. Can you believe that? That a person's faith can be incomplete. When someone claims to have faith, I know God's going to answer my prayers. I know that He's going to do it. And 12 years later, He still hasn't done it, and you're still questioning. Someone claims to have faith. What they may have is this. And I love this because sometimes we think we're so dang smart, yet we're being ignorant. But what they may have is intellectual assent. It's an agreement with a set of Christian teachings. You heard it from your pastor, you heard it from your mother, your grandmother, your family, you heard it from your friends, your Christian friends, and you take that as truth. Is it truth? I'm learning in life that, you know what? There is one truth, Jesus Christ, of course. That's my foundation, that's my basis. But there is also His truth, her truth, their truth. Everybody has a truth. So true faith transforms our conduct as well as our thoughts. If our life remains unchanged, we don't truly believe the truths that we claim to believe. Heavy there. Verse 17. I'm going to jump over here to verse 17, and it says this. If I disappear or get really large for a moment. Okay, verse 17 says this. In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Salvation is not earned by serving and obeying God. Remember that. Salvation. What is salvation? It's the reconciling. It's getting back to what is our goal as Christians. I know my goal is to get back into a right relationship with God, my Creator. From the beginning of time, Adam and Eve walking on this earth, walking in harmony, skipping through the forest, through the garden. They were in perfect harmony with God. Okay, that is our goal as Christians. The Bible is full of spiritual implications. Remember that. It's about your spirit. We're walking through, we are part of this world because we're in it, right? So we're in it, but we don't have to stay in the mess, in the muck, in the thoughts, in the news, and the negative people in your life that are speaking, crazy things over you. You are in your life. You need to be okay with your life, and you need to, use the Bible, use the scriptures, the ancient manuscript, whatever you want to call it, the philosophies, the things of it to lead you and guide you. Jesus Christ is our bridge to this. Okay, side note there. Salvation's not earned by serving and obeying God. Those things simply show our commitment to God is real. Those are the things that simply show that, you know what, I believe God is real. I believe that He does bring glory to all things. He doesn't cause all the things to happen in this world or in life. Does He allow it? Okay, yes, sure, because He's allowed us to live here. But the way we live simply shows our commitment to God is real. Good actions are a byproduct of our faith and belief in what we believe we know. Read those three words. Believe we know. Believe we know. Important that it's about what we know. The Bible is new, and every morning it's real. I find, wow, man, I didn't see that before. I didn't understand that. Well, that's because it's new every morning. That's because you're in a different place, a different understanding. You have new knowledge of something. You have new knowledge of yourself. Self-awareness is huge. I don't want to go down that road necessarily. We're already at 7 minutes here, but that will be maybe another message on self-awareness. So James and Paul, they're not at odds in their teaching. They're completing each other. James speaks against those who confuse mere intellectual assent with true faith. Paul speaks to those who try to be saved by deeds instead of faith. So they're actually complementing each other. So if we remember that this letter was written to expose hypocritical thoughts and practices. Notice he is not there to expose wrong teachings, but wrong listening. A lot of times we hear, but we don't listen. A lot of times we're listening, but we're not hearing. Wrong teaching comes at you from every aspect of life. I'm not going to say that pastors are out there giving you wrong teaching, that your mama means to give you wrong teaching, that your daddy does, your grandparents, your brother, sister, your loved ones, your friend at the coffee shop. But you know what? That is their truth. You need to seek, and you will find your truth. Verse 21 through 24, in closing this, coming down here, James claims that Abraham was considered righteous for what he did. Paul says he was justified because of one thing, his belief in God. That was in Romans 4, 1 through 5. Verse 25, Israelites conquered as they entered the promised land. Rahab hid them and helped them escape. In this way, she demonstrated faith in God's purpose for Israel. Her faith, belief, and deeds even saved her family. Her faith, belief, and deeds saved her family. I want to leave you with that. Have a blessed day. Stay balanced. Know that you got this. I don't need to say anything more. You got this. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, your Sunday. And I hope you have a prosperous week, whatever that means. You can figure it out. All right. Peace. Bye for now.